8 friends, 7 days. Pachena Bay to Gordon River. Featuring 100 ladders, endless beaches, muddy sections, boardwalk that rot under our feet, a bear in the tree line, eagles overhead, sea lions, and the gray swell. By the end, soaked and salt-stained, we carried more than just our packs. We carried the silence, the history, and the humbling beauty of standing small against it all. From Pachena Bay to Darling, that first rainy day knocked the shine off weeks of sun. Darling to Tsusiat Falls, where the forest meets the roar of surf. Tsusiat to Nitinaht narrows with a floating crab shack. Nitinaht to Bonilla Point with invisible shipwrecks and cable cars. Bonilla to Camper Bay, where the trail rises and falls like breath. Camper Bay to Thrasher Cove, relentless passage through ladders and silent boardwalks. And finally, Thrasher to Gordon River, the last act of 75 that leaves you changed. 3 hours on the West Coast Trail Express. Every bump pulling us deeper into the edge of the map. Roger's at the wheel, a man who's driven more hikers to the start than he can count. Pachena Bay, no grand arrival, just paperwork, permits, and a quick sermon on how not to die out here.
Oh yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Everyone in the party has seen the video.
Okay.
So if you could check on that.
Can you check? Tuesday's a good day to start. That's gotta be a weird one. Hey Mike, would you still want to hold on to this? I did actually have the bear spray.
Yeah, it's almost the size of a tent.
Yeah.
Courtesy of our neighbors.
I believe I was actually going to come without a chair. Perfect log over here for me. That'll be you? Oh, you didn't bring a chair?
The Pacific Ocean is a few steps away. In the surf, 2 young whales break the surface, playing in the great shallows as if to welcome us, or remind us who really lives here. Tomorrow, the real walk begins. Tonight, we fall asleep to the ocean's breathing. For Ronan and TJ, this coast isn't some far-off adventure. It's home turf, just a short reach from comics.
Our backyard, Teach.
That's right. It's pretty alright.
Not my backyard.
No.
Instead of starting with ladders, we took the beach. Flat, forgiving for now.
February is another LSD? Yeah.
I think I should have done this. Not the ladder, done the side there.
Hello. Howdy, gentlemen.
Welcome to 8 kilometers.
Oh, nice.
A short break to check the map. Progress measured in kilometers and blisters not yet born.
Up onto. Just past 8 kilometers and continue with easy hiking until you reach the Flat Rocks junction marked with a couple of log benches and a very obvious trail. A short 150-meter side trail takes you down to an amazing overlook of a large sea lion colony that you can hear and smell long before you see them.
Cool.
Extragas, enviadas.
I'll be honest, I haven't changed them.
Michigan Creek came and went, marked by buoys, strung like forgotten ornaments. By the time we reached Darling, we had 14 kilometers behind us.
What do you mean? Like tides on the way in? No.
And of course, after 7 straight days of sunshine, it decides to rain on the West Coast Trail. Somewhere on the beach behind us, a mother bear and 2 cubs, unbothered, watching the tide.
Hey, Novak, pass me a couple of these big stones. Try and keep this.
Exhausted, soaked, dazed, we struggled to string a tarp before everything we owned was waterlogged.
You just getting your crucifix ready?
Chad wrestled flame from wet wood.
What a hero.
The fire finally caught. Smoke, sparks, warmth, relief. For a moment, it felt like victory. Then we saw them. A father and his 2 sons walking through the rain.
And we're just like, if it doesn't get better, like we need an extra 4 days.
This trail tests more than your body.
Yeah, if only we
It works on your spirit.
some deep refrigerated smokies just still in our bag.
It would have been sweet if we had like a pack. It would have been cool. Like, that would have been good for
I was like, no.
The tarp had held, barely, but enough. Breakfast was quick and ugly, and it was time to shoulder the packs and move.
It'll be harder, but I don't think it'll be way harder. I think there's just going to be some nasty sections and some okay sections.
Half a kilometer to Finch Point.
The cable car at Klanawa River was waiting. A rickety carnival ride strung over the water. Before the 70s, hikers swam this river or built rafts that often fell apart. By the time Klanawa was behind us, we were 9 kilometers deep. From Klanawa to Tsusiat, the forest grew softer. The descent was a stack of ladders dropping us to the beach. Then, faint at first, the sound of water. Not rain, but something steadier. As if on cue, the sun broke through.
Yeah, we're getting there. Getting there.
Look at relax, that's good.
Hard work's done for the day. We've made a few solid changes, including one starting after Tsusiat. So we're bound by the crab shack, which altered our original route anyway, making it incredibly challenging, arguably impossible for south. Chances of death.
Okay.
Increase. Listen, chances of death always, but dramatic increase. Day 3, we're still Tsusiat to Nitinaht, because we're staying at the crab shack, enjoying wonderful crab. Heck yeah, we are. Sleeping in cabins. Maybe having too many beers, we don't know, and then we'll wake up and hike 15.5 kilometers.
Oh no.
To
But we're
Bonilla.
gonna have breakfast.
Yeah, it should be tomorrow. We should enjoy ourselves early in the day and get to bed at a very reasonable time and wake up for the first serving of breakfast.
Which is?
I believe it's 8. Right?
And also with that day, it's our moderate or easy beach and moderate forage to keep it. So
last.
it's longer, but it's no different than what we've already been doing.
Yeah. Now imagine doing that 4 times as hungover. Then it'll be like that. All right.
Oh, really?
The tide's low enough to give us a gift. We round Tsusiat Point, the famous hole in the wall. A perfect stone arch cut by time and tide. No stopping though, knowing the tide won't wait for anyone.
Oh. That'll suck you right in.
Beyond the point, the forest rises.
Up here!
5 ladders. No cameras for that one.
Right here!
Just breathing, swearing,
Yes! Chad!
and the slow satisfaction of earning the view. Eventually, the trees thin and the narrows appear.
People come through in their lumps of groups.
The family ferry hums across, Duke the dog leading the charge. Across the narrows, civilization, or something like it. The Crab Shack, a floating kitchen in the middle of nowhere, and the closest thing to heaven we've seen in days. The smell of crabs, wood smoke, and frying fish cuts through the air.
Yeah, they do the emergency, but I thought there was like another.
Outside, the air smells like salt and cedar.
That's like the new.
Boots drying, beers, sweating in hand. After days of mud and rain, this little floating shack feels like the civilization's best idea.
Kelowna after Myrtle, Kelowna?
Yeah.
I don't remember that story.
Yeah?
Later, Ryan takes us out on the water to check the traps. The Narrows are calm. One by one, the traps rise, some heavy with movement. Ryan sorts through them quickly, tossing back the small ones. Only the right size comes aboard. Precision, not greed. Out here, you take what you need. No more, no less. When the last ferry engine quiets and the shack goes still, we settle into a small cedar cabin by the water. Real beds, a roof, 4 walls. Someone jokes we may never leave. For one night, we're dry, fed, and comfortable. Out here, that's wealth. Early start. Brian and Ronan up front, easing into the morning.
It is day 4 of the West Coast Trail. Ronan and I got a head start over here. Let's go. It's gonna be one of the toughest days, but not the toughest. That's what I've been hearing.
For a while, it almost feels easy.
Yeah, man.
The mud arrives next. Deep, messy, unavoidable. Ladders, bridges, more mud than the beach. Long, heavy, and endless.
And there's the bridge. Gotta cross this river and get on the beach.
Oh, wow. The deadliest bridge by far. Real simple.
The beach sections feel endless. These are the kind of miles that scrape the last bit of energy out of your legs. We reach the burger shack. Closed, of course. We stare at the empty tables like they owe us an apology. Then move on.
So we just got to the burger shack, and we're not sure if it's open or if anybody's there. So if there isn't, we just gotta keep going.
By the time we approached Bonilla, nobody's saying much. Camp's a blur, a strip of beach, a few tents fighting to stay upright. Morning comes calm, almost gentle. The ocean is backed off, the sky quiet. We pack up slow, shake off the night, and step back onto the trail. Another day waiting to be traded to the coast. We cross the Logan Creek span, 113 meters of suspension bridge, hanging roughly 40 meters above the creek below. Steel cables, aluminum plankings, and panorama into the gorge. 1 foot in front of the other, and suddenly, you're floating above the wild.
Jeez.
The forest keeps shifting. It's like walking into a different world without ever leaving the same trail. After the forest and ladders, the seafloor opens. Huge rock shelves and tidal flats. Stepping across solid ground for a change. There were 39 ladders for the day, including the longest series of ladders on the trail.
Is this water? I think so. And cable car.
Camper Bay isn't luxury by any means, but out here it feels close. A solid bear box, a real creek for water, flat spots that don't argue with your tent. After 14 kilometers of mud, ladders, and coastline, it's amazing what counts as amenities.
Have you read any?
Well,
The sites?
Today, a family said it was full of mice and rats.
Oh, nice.
But the dad also said that the kid had food in his bag.
To the night.
So it was my friend's funeral today.
From Camper Bay to Owen Point, it's only 7 kilometers on paper. 7 kilometers of vehicle-sized boulders and deep surge channels.
Surge channel number 2.
Ronan takes a bad slip. Shin sliced open, knuckles torn on the rock. Everyone's nursing something by now. Numb toes, raw heels, tweaked knees, you name it. Then finally, we reach Owen Point. A smooth stone cave carved by centuries of waves.
Very mermaid-esque of you up there.
We meet an emergency room nurse by pure chance. She patches up Ronan's shin like she's done this 1,000 times, which of course she has. A field clinic on the edge of the world. Tomorrow awaits with one last test, a steep climb, a final descent. The end is close. The pain is real, and somehow we're still moving. The waves get louder through the night, inching nearer. We tell ourselves the tide chart was right. We trust our measurement and try to sleep. It's only 6 kilometers from Thrasher to Gordon River. 14 ladders, various steep hills and obstacles stand between us and the finish. We start running into fresh hikers heading south. Clean boots, dry socks, big smiles. They smell like soap. We look like we crawled out of the ocean. Two entirely different worlds passing each other in the trees. There's only one thing keeping us moving at this point. A promise of cold pints at the Renfrew pub. Just a short walk from the Gordon River exit. 35 final rungs, each one a reminder to what we've traded to the trail. And then, it's done. And the West Coast Trail finally lets us go. 7 days, 75 kilometers. 8 hikers who started as strangers to the coast and now carry a piece of it for the rest of our lives.
Just a coy little...